Nearly all US-based T-Mobile customers are at risk of a massive data breach that might have just happened. On August 16th, T-Mobile acknowledged that it may have suffered a data breach after a hacker claims on the dark web to have posted the records of over 100 million clients of T-Mobile. And there's a lot to go over with this, so we're gonna get started on that right now. And of course, before we get started, let's acknowledge what T-Mobile is. T-Mobile, of course, is one of the largest cellular carriers inside of the United States, and that makes it one of the most targeted cellular carriers in the United States. In fact, over the past 4 years, it has suffered, apparently now it's 6 cybersecurity breach. Over the past couple of days, it has been discovered that an attacker has posted on an online forum that they have compromised the records of over 100 million T-Mobile customers and are seeking buyers for that data. According to a post by Bleeping Computer, and you can find this down in the video description, the attacker had managed to gain access to a backend database and then use that to exfiltrate all these client records. Now, on the date of this recording, which is on August 16th, T-Mobile has officially acknowledged that there has been a data breach, but they are still investigating the extent of this breach and how much client data, if any at all, have been compromised. However, again, according to the attacker, they have not only breached the records of over 100 million clients, but these records go all the way back to 2004 and include all kinds of personal information, including license numbers and other personal records. Now, in T-Mobile's statement, they have claimed that they have closed the attack vector and their investigation is ongoing. So what exactly does this mean? Well, if the attacker is able to sell this data, then, well, one, that's a lot of data, and two, that's a lot of, 6 high-profile data breaches over 4 years is quite a lot, even for a pretty large company. And so that calls into question a lot of things, but really what we're going to talk about here is the attacker. We'll let T-Mobile kind of handle its security situation, but if the attacker is able to sell this data online, then other attackers who purchase this data might be able to use it for other kinds of attacks, including SIM swapping. They could be able to fire text messages off to clients of T-Mobile with malicious links that could install malware or other kinds of things, and then they may even be able to bypass multi-factor authentication. So how exactly can you protect yourself? Well, number one, and this is kind of true for just about anything, is don't click on links that you don't recognize, especially whenever they are from a sender that you don't recognize. The next thing would also be to make sure that you are routinely changing your passwords and you're following good password hygiene. I always recommend using a password manager. There's a link in the description on that. You want to make sure that you're following all the main cybersecurity best practices, which really is like installing the most recent update. That includes all kinds of security patches, changing your password, and then obviously staying tuned for more updates on this situation as it continues to develop. We'll be talking about it on this channel, so definitely hit that like and subscribe button. But also, T-Mobile is going to be putting out more information surely as this goes on. And follow me on Twitter. I'll be retweeting things that are relevant to this situation. So with that, of course, like, comment, subscribe. Comment with your thoughts on this kind of breach. We've been doing a lot of cybersecurity news videos lately because there have been a lot of cybersecurity news coming out in the past couple of weeks. So definitely let me know your thoughts down in the description on kind of how you're doing. How are things going for you on your end? And also, if you're interested in studying for the CompTIA Security Plus, I'm currently building a study guide. You can find that playlist down in the description. But also, because I'm continuing to build it out, hit that subscribe button because they're posting right now on Wednesdays. So with that, we'll see you next time.